I came up with Rooster because I was hiking for ALS and I was raising money for my buddy and everything. So I kind of pre-branded myself.
Yeah.
You're Rooster.
Right.
And this is John, or Spring Break. And John came from Scotland. And how long? What made you come here? What made you? I'm just curious.
I did a race up in Vermont in 2018 and was like, there's no way I could come out. Like, the classic, don't have enough money, don't have time off work, don't have that. Right. And then just like last summer was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
And how'd you hear of the AT?
Literally saw it in Vermont. Saw like the
never even heard of it.
Chevron thing in 2018 and was like, what the fuck is that?
So you
hadn't heard of it?
No, I've heard of what's called the Pacific Crest.
Right.
Like
the PCT.
The PCT, because there's so many books and
films
now about it. Like the AT, maybe I'd come across it a little bit, but not like greatly. Right. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's that weird thing of like I think with the YouTube now thing, like everyone makes these beautiful films of the Pacific Crest.
Right.
But there isn't that much on
the AT.
Even though weirdly it's busier and like more older.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's a.
Did you ever see the documentary on this one, Walking Home?
No.
That's just like the PCT ones. If you ever get a chance, it's on YouTube. No, Walking Home, not Bill Bryson.
Is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, like if you have Walking Home, just put Walking Home AT on YouTube. It'll come up. You'll enjoy it. It's about 4 people, and one of them is a father and son. It's really cool.
Nice.
But it's done like, professional. I mean, it's,
yeah.
It's like the ones you're talking about, or the PCT.
Yeah. I mean, some of them you just like, how on earth like you get so good at it. It's just insane.
I agree with you. When did you start your trip here?
March the 30th was the approach trail. The 31st was the what's it called? First day on trail.
Spring?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Hamacoloa.
Did you do the falls or did you go around?
Oh, I did the falls.
Oh, you did the falls?
Did the falls. But it's the beginning, but not the beginning.
Right,
But it is the beginning, but it's not the beginning.
So you don't have to do
but
the
it
falls.
is the beginning, but it's not the beginning.
Is anybody that's whipping out around doing that when they're about to go hike 21?
Yeah. I mean, what's 8 miles and change?
Yeah, but why do 8 miles extra if you don't have to?
Experience the falls.
So why didn't they start the AT there?
Here's a better one. Do you know why?
Why?
It isn't there now, though.
Why?
Because it needs to be an act of Congress to move it.
Are you kidding? Really?
No.
Well, they've already moved it once.
So to move it from that beginning point where it ends, they've got to move it to where the arch is.
Right.
It's got to be an act of Congress to move it down there.
But bear in mind, Springer was not the original beginning. It was somewhere else, and then there was
further
development.
Yeah. Well, the what's his name?
Who? Oglethorpe.
Rich, is it? Oh God, who's the guy who came up with the trail again?
Benton Mackay, right.
Yeah. So his idea originally was to cover all the highest peaks or something along the Appalachian Trail.
Right.
Well, actually, the first one is in Alabama.
Right.
At Flag Mountain. So originally he was like, "Oh, we should start at Flag Mountain and go all the way up there."
There's still a movement trying to get that to be the beginning. I did the Pinhoti. I did the Pinhoti 2 years after I did this. 350 miles. It comes out 8 miles from Springer at the top of Mackay.
So I know somebody I was walking with did the Pinhoti. It's just that the weirdest thing is you go finish pass, and then you got to go south on the AT to then get to the beginning to then go back north.
No, you gotta go south on the Mackay Trail for 8 miles.
Yeah, that was it.
That takes you to Springer.
Did you ever hear of Jason Tompkins, who's on the trail right now?
No.
He's really interesting to follow. He left Key West, Florida.
Oh.
And he's headed Ontario. He's doing, I forget what they call that. He's doing the whole thing. He's in Vermont.
But it's like
right
you heard of Little Buddha?
Little Buddha?
Yeah, he's doing the whole international
He's doing it too?
So he's doing like the whole of the US, then there's a bit in Greenland, Iceland, all of Europe, there's the load over there, and then it finishes in Morocco.
Little Buddha?
Yeah, so it was like a 3-year project. I think there's an article on, I think it's the Trek or Far Out.
The Trek, there is a Trek.
He did one on one of those 2 blog log sites. I don't know which one, but yeah, I mean that's a hell of a long distance to go, and also just like such a commitment. 3 years of your life to go and.
That's a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll be, if he finishes it, he'll be the first person
to ever do that.
To do it all, and I think all just in like one kind of continuous push.
Right. Well, 3 years in a row. That's a long time. Yeah,
you know, so I mean, some people struggle to do the freaking 3 trails just in the UK, in the US.
The States.
You know, to do that. So, God, what it'd be like to have to deal with visas and different countries as well. Like it's just all a bit more insane, really.
Yeah.
So,
hey, John. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you talking to me.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.